the time. I'm here with another Let's Talk Natural review, which is so long overdue. And today's topic is how I went natural. So my experience and everybody's experience may not be the same. Some people big chop, some people grow their hair out, some people wear weaves, people do lots of different things. But for me in particular, I had tried to go natural twice before I actually did go natural. It was funny, once when I was 12, I was trying to braid my hair and wear it straight. One of my old friends who I had known since junior high had her hair long and straight, and she didn't have a relaxer, and I wanted my hair to be just like hers because I had a lot of damage with relaxers. When I was younger, my hair used to be very, very long, and when I did get a relaxer, I could put a ponytail at the top of my head, and my ponytail would end at the bottom of my neck, so my hair was very long. But there was this one summer when I was around 8 years old that I went swimming, and it totally jacked up my hair, and I had got a fresh relaxer maybe like a day before I went swimming, and my mom was like, don't go swimming. And being a kid, I'm like, oh, I won't go swimming today, I'll go swimming tomorrow, thinking it's gonna be okay. No, it wasn't. And ever since then, my hair was dry and brittle and breaking and damaged, and it was never ever the same. So I wanted to go natural. I was tired of my hair breaking off and looking dry and unhealthy and splitting up, had roots splitting up to the end, so it was like you could see through the bottom of my hair. It was ridiculous. I was going through some stuff, and then I had heat damage because I was flat ironing, and then at that time I lived in the South, so you could straighten your hair and be good in the morning, and then you're still in the shade. You open your door to leave after school, your hair goes and you run back in and you go back and you straighten your hair some more. I was in bondage. Okay, can you say bondage? Because that's what it was. So when I was 12, excuse me, I thought I was going to liberate myself and go natural but still wear it straight. So that didn't work out. I braided my hair that whole 7th grade year. And at the end of the year, I was like, Mom, okay, I'm ready for you to straighten my hair now. She was like, I'm not straightening your hair. I was like, how else am I supposed to wear it like this? I can't wear it like this. I was so freaked out. I just said, put a relaxer in it, and I went back to the creamy crack. So after that, when I moved from South Carolina to California, I was 15. And during that summer, I had one of the ladies that I know who's one of the best ladies I have ever known, especially to do hair. I was like, I want to grow my hair out. And she was like, okay, and so would you train it while it's growing out? She was like, sure. So I was growing it out. I didn't relax it that whole summer, just 2 months, and she was just straightening it. She was like, you got some thick roots, girl. I was like, okay, good, because at least it's thicker than it is when it's in a relaxer. And then when it was in a relaxer, my mother did it. And let me tell you, my mother is not a hairdresser, okay? And the box says only leave in for the maximum 20 minutes. Let me tell you, it was in for about 30, 35. Let me just tell you, I was burning. And my hair was thin. Not good. So I was done with that. So at 15, I was trying to grow that sucker out. Then I came here to California, and my mom was like, your hair is breaking off. And I was like, my hair is breaking off? What are you talking about? She was like, your hair is breaking off. I think you need to get a relaxer. And for me, I had already gone through the breakage in the relaxer once. And so if my mom thought that it would be easier for me to put a relaxer back in to stop the breakage, I was like, I might as well try, because I don't want to be bald trying to go natural. Especially because I don't know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So I put a relaxer back in. It was probably past my birthday, around that time. So I was probably 16. Yeah. Put a relaxer back in. I was back on the creamy crack. So when I graduated high school, I was 17 when I graduated high school. And I was like, forget this, I am gonna do me. Forget trying to straighten it, forget trying to depend on somebody else to do my hair. I am going to learn how to do my hair, and I've always known how to braid ever since I was 12. That's probably when I got my first clients, when I was like 12. I would go around the neighborhood and braid hair, and I'd only charge like $10. I didn't know what I was doing like that at that time, so I was like, oh, I'll braid your daughter's hair. How much? $10. Okay, yeah. You got a 12-year-old saying they're gonna braid your 8-year-old child's hair for $10, your 6-year-old child's hair for $10, and their hair was like this, honey. I definitely didn't know what I was doing. Oh, it took hours, and if I had known then what I know now, it would have been like this. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, I knew how to braid, so I was like, forget this. I'm going to braid my hair up and braid it out, and that's going to be how I grow my hair out. And while I'm braiding it into all these funky, fashionable, delectable styles, I am going to look for hair products that suit my hair needs. And the way I got to this point when I was 17 was I had just fixed my hair to be bone straight. I didn't add a lot of heat, but I was just like trying to lay it down. You know what I'm saying? And my mom was like, can't you funky that up or something? And I was like, what are you talking about? And she was like, to my hair, and I said, no, don't do that. Do you know how long it took me to get this straight? And she said, I'll give you $20 to tease your hair. I said, I sure did. I teased the mess out of that mug, and she said, now wear it like that to church. I said, okay, you giving me $20? Oh yeah, come on with the money. So I wore it like that to church, and ever since then, my style has never been bone straight, pulled back, hair in a bun. Has to be straight, has to be straight. My hair has just turned into something different. And as I was growing my hair out, I would put it in, braid it up in a mohawk. I would make these like big circles right here that my mother called cinnamon buns on the side of my head. I would braid them and then like braid everything else and put it in a mohawk. And around that time, I didn't really care what I did to my hair because I knew it was going to get cut off anyway. So I would use spritz, and I would take this and I would heat it up and I would fan my hair. Then I'd spritz it so it looks like a big wave of fans just coming up like that. It was bomb. Like I was doing a whole bunch of stuff. And then there were the days that I looked like who did what and why, when, and where. Okay, and at that time I was just confident in me because I knew what I wanted. I knew what I was going for. So even if I looked crazy, I was confident in it. And my mom would be like, "You're not going out like that, are you?" I was like, "Yeah." It was like, "You need to do something to your hair." I was like, it's done. And Lord, when I look back and I see what I did to my hair, I said, I know I didn't go out like that. But it was my transition time. I was looking all kinds of crazy. Okay? It was a couple of times people was like, you need to do something to your hair. And this people close to me, not too many people. But I would just wear my hair all kinds of ways. And people would be like, okay. But by the time I finally got natural and I was finally free, I was like, yes, I am natural. This is me. This is how I'm going to wear my hair. La 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 la. I ain't no jab snap about nothing. All I knew is that I needed to moisturize and seal it, and that's it. I didn't know how my hair took in moisture. I didn't know my hair could shake. Like right now it's not shaking, and I thought this was normal for my hair. Now in this style, of course, your hair is not really gonna shake, but like the way my hair moves, especially on my other videos that you guys have seen, I didn't know my hair could do that. Who knew? I didn't know my hair could do that. I didn't know anything about my hair. I thought my hair lost moisture all the time. I'm buying my own hair products at this time. I'm somewhat independent, buying everything except the food and paying the bills in my house. So I'm like, okay, these hair products cost money. I'm not gonna be using them every day like that. I can't afford to do that. You know, at that time I was only using Kamasa hair care, and I used them for like a year and a half, 2 years, something like that, consistently without using anything else. And I was like, I cannot use these products like that all the time, and they won't last for my hair like that. So if my hair got dry, it just got dry. I put a little water on my fingertips and pulled it out, and it was froey and fluffy and God knows what. And people was like, are you gonna keep your hair like that? And I was like, for now, yeah. Yeah, this is the look. Yeah, this is it. And they were like, oh, okay. And even those close to me were like, why are you wearing your hair like that? But my thing is, this is the way I was born. Why wouldn't I be proud to wear my hair in its natural state? Whether it's more defined and bouncy or froey, curly, and fluffy, who cares? This is me. And that's where I was. I didn't care, honestly, what anybody thought, even people closest to me. I didn't care what they thought. They would say, you need to do something to your hair, Kelsey. You need to do something to your hair. You need to do something to your hair. I'm like, it's natural. It's done. Like, what else am I supposed to do? Of course, not knowing I could do so many styles, and then opening my eyes up to this whole natural hair community that I did not know existed until now, which I'm so stoked that I do. But I was like, what do you mean do something to my hair? It's natural. Duh. I mean, if I had that kind of what you call good hair, but all hair is good, so we don't use that complex, okay? So I was like, if I had that good hair, don't you think it would be rocking like that? But I didn't know about twist outs and braid outs. I thought I had to totally wet my hair to get it to look a certain way, and just so much stuff I had to learn. But the fact was, I was confident in who I was, whether nobody else in the room was confident for me. That was me. And now I'm at the point where whether my hair is froed, defined, whatever it is, I'm comfortable in it. Oh, and I think the last 3 months of my transition, I wore it in a full weave, you guys. I didn't want to touch my hair. I just wanted it to grow. I wanted to just go to bed and go to sleep and just not have to do anything to it, because I was already doing a lot to it, you know, with it growing out and everything. So before I finally chopped off all the straight ends, because I was chopping as I was going, I was like, okay, let's put this hair up and do nothing to it before I go natural. So from 2008 going into 2010, I was transitioned for a year and a half, basically transitioned, and I haven't looked back. And lately, I just recently straightened my hair, and it was like bone straight, like it was nice. And I looked in a mirror, and I didn't see me. I didn't see me. That's how I knew I was comfortable. This is me, you guys. Yeah. So that's my story. Feel free to share your stories with me. I will also be writing a blog on my website, www.allnaturallove.com. Feel free to tell me what your story is and win a prize. So you won't know what the prize is until you go to the website. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.